So I have another Essie mini cube, and this one is the Resort Essie mini cube. Again, I just really love these little cubes. This one was $17, and this one was from Ulta. So Essie you can use coupons on, so I had like this 20% off coupon that I just used it on. I had to buy it off Ulta.com. My Ulta didn't have it in stock in store. But it's the Essie Collection Resort. Again, each bottle is 0.16 fluid ounces, which is actually a decent amount of polish. It's more than a Sephora by OPI mini, but it is less than a Pretty NYC mini flower. Cute little packaging. You can see the 4 colors then that came in the collection. I always cut this bottom tab out and then I keep this little like card to tell me what the colors are. So the first color, this one is called Sure Shot, and it's kind of this bright fuchsia, really bright fuchsia. I wouldn't call it magenta, it's got a little too much purple in my mind, but it's this kind of bright metallic fuchsia color. It's not my favorite because I have a family friend that wears this color all the time, so it reminds me of her, but it is just kind of a nice color to have in your collection. Here's the nail wheel, so you can see it's this really kind of like bright fuchsia magenta color, and it just has a little bit of a metallic shine to it. That's Sure Shot. The next color here, this one is called No More Film. And it's kind of this really dark color. I was surprised. I thought it would be a pure navy, and on camera it is looking more blue. But in person, I don't know if I can get it to show up. It has a really like strong purple lean to it. So even though it looks really navy on camera, it's not. I don't know. It's actually pretty like purple. It's like a dusty purple navy color. But it is pretty dark. And this is what the swatch looks like. And so this is a really dark color. Again, it's looking really blue. Let's see if I can change the lighting, if that makes it any more purple. No, it doesn't really make a difference. But it really is more of a dusty kind of deep purple with blue in it. But it's a matte color. It's kind of a cream finish. And it's very dark. And it's kind of nautical in that sense. That's what it reminds me of. That kind of dark nautical color, but it's not navy. It's actually kind of purple. Next up, this one is called Pinkaboo. And this one has a really neat texture to it. It's got this glitter in it. And it's kind of that iridescent, almost like a flaky, but not really, but it's kind of that, you know, holographic kind of glitter. And it's this very pale pink color. And it is really pale pink. It's not white, and I think it would actually be pretty opaque. It painted the nail wheel pretty well, but it's a very pale pink color, and then it has a ton of glitter in it. And on the nail wheel, that actually comes through pretty nicely. So that one's Pinkaboo. And lastly, this one is She's Perfect. She's Picture Perfect. This one's actually on my nails right now, and on this camera you can really see it nicely. It's this dusty lilac color with a pretty good periwinkle lean to it, a periwinkle blue, and then it has this, I don't know if you would call that a duochrome. I forget what the definition of it is, but it's got this really neat metallic shine to it, iridescent shimmer. And it's this magenta kind of color. And on the nails it actually shows up really nicely. It does have like that nice kind of magenta shimmer to it that catches the light every now and then. So it makes it really kind of a little bit more rosy in person and less that dusty lavender color, because it has that magenta lean to it in the shimmer. It kind of warms it up in person. And this is it on the nail wheel too, but it's on my nails, but I kind of have short nails, so it might be easier to see the full length nail wheel. But it's a really pretty color. Definitely kind of along the lines of the spring kind of, you know, pale pastels. but a little bit deeper. It's got that little magenta shimmer to it for something different. What I was really nicely surprised about in this 4-piece is that there was a different texture to each nail polish. So you got a metallic kind of fuchsia color, you got a matte cream, dark purple, navy color, you got this glitter pale pink color, and then you got this like duochrome iridescent dusty lilac periwinkle blue color. So I was really pleasantly surprised that each nail polish had something different to it. It wasn't just 4 metallics or 4, creams. Each one's a little bit different. And then this is Essie's Resort from last year, so I don't mind that one. But this is from the Resort Collection 2012 by Essie.